What's going on, guys? Suresh here, 221B Tactical. Today we are talking about our brand new Gladiator gloves. There are full dexterity gloves with level 5 cut protection. Going to get right into it. We're going to start on the palm of the glove. You see the level 5 cut protection along the entire palm. Now on our previous gloves, this level 5 cut protection was beneath an outer liner, but you guys said you wanted a thinner glove, less bulk, full dexterity, so we actually removed that outer lining and gave you the cut resistant material straight away on the palm side. Now you're going to also see our armor skin technology here on the fingertips here and on the palm. That gives you the ability to get a good grip on whatever you're gripping, whether it's someone's arm or a weapon. You're going to see that that goes right against that weapon, so you get that good grip. Even if the gloves are a little wet, you're going to still have that good grip with something that you always want. So you have that on the fingertips. On these two fingertips, on the index finger and the thumb, you see our touchscreen material. Now you're going to see that touchscreen material not only on the pad of the finger, but you're going to see it on the fingertip as well. So you can kind of use that finger almost as a stylus, and just like you do when you're typically typing, a lot of times you're maybe not using that pad of your finger, using that tip, so you have that ability to do that as well. We added that to our previous gloves and you guys loved it, so we kept that on this glove as well. So now let's go to the back side of the glove. You have our injection molded rubber, nice and flexible on the back of the fingers and for the knuckles here on the back of the hand. So obviously for full dexterity, you have great flexion here and nothing restricting your ability to flex your hand. But you'll see on the fingertip here of the index finger, we removed that rubber. Now I did that intentionally so you can get your finger in the trigger guard without that rubber obstructing in any way. So that is something that I hated when I was on patrol during my 13 years on the job. Gloves that were so bulky that you couldn't get your index finger into that trigger guard very easily. So we removed that rubber, so you have that ability now. So just one of the little things that we know that you wanted in a full dexterity pair of gloves, so we brought that in. Now you'll see on the back of the glove here, this material is a thin stretch lycra material. This is a material that you've probably seen on maybe a golf glove or a baseball batter's glove. It's very light, very breathable, keeps your hands nice and cool, but it also stretches nicely and conforms to your hand. Once again, less bulk, very low profile, full dexterity. So any of you who've ever used any of those athletic gloves, you're going to see, actually recognize this material. We used a little bit of a stronger grade material. Of course, we know that police officers, first responders, they're not in a batter's box, they're not on a golf course. So of course this is an upgraded material, but it still gives you that same stretch and breathability that you've seen in some of those gloves. You'll see that we moved our wrist strap to the bottom, a bottom of the wrist closure, a little bit more ergonomic, a little bit easier when you're putting the gloves on. So when you put the glove on, you just wrap that around the front on the underside, and there you go. Of course, heavy duty Velcro, because you don't want these gloves coming off, you don't want that Velcro slipping. On the palm side as well, you have this little pull here that helps you pull the gloves on, and it also allows you to hook the gloves to your belt so you can have them hang from your belt for easy access. Now, what's nice about these gloves, and I have one here, is you can see how easy they kind of crunch up. So if you are the kind of officer that puts them in your back pocket or puts them in your cargo pocket, you have the ability to go ahead and squeeze these gloves and slip them in, and they just ball up very nicely, very tight, and you're not going to have any problems doing that as well. So these are some of the things, once again, I experienced on the job that I wanted to bring to a full dexterity pair of gloves. A lot of gloves on the market today are nice and thin, and they offer that good dexterity. However, they don't give you any protection on that palm side where it's most important. Of course, we have our full 360-degree protection gloves as well, but so many of you had said you'd rather have a thinner glove with better dexterity and only have that cut protection on the palm side should you need to stop a blade threat or maybe even potentially grab a blade, and you weren't that concerned about having it on the back side of your hand. So that's why we brought you this glove for those of you who want that lower profile, thinner glove. So check them out. These are on our website now. If you have any questions about them, you could of course email our sales team 24/7 at sales@221btactical.com. They're there round the clock to answer your questions, whether it's an individual purchase or a department purchase, a large group purchase. We handle it all in-house and we take care of you. Thanks for watching. Remember, always watch their hands, watch your six, and get home safe. We'll see you next time.